Hello there, Leo. Thank you for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of November 9th through the 15th. On Monday, the card that you got is the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins is just a card that's saying that it's time to tighten up the belt. Maybe you're saving back some extra money for those Christmas presents. Maybe something has gone on that you needed to buy that is going to take payments. It's unexpected. So something is sort of tightening up or shrinking up your budget a little bit on you on Monday, Leos. Now on Tuesday, we have just exactly the opposite of that. We have the Knight of Coins. And the Knight of Coins is telling me that you are taking action on Tuesday to bring in some cash flow. For those of you who work for an employer, this just means going to work, doing a great job, making sure that you are doing work that they appreciate. Also, this can mean, if you have a business, making sure you're doing whatever it takes to make the business work. Now, the other way that this card can be translated, besides bringing in the cash flow, the other thing you can be doing, Leos, on Tuesday is that you can be being very aware of the budget and making sure that all the ends meet each other. Okay, so that's your Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have the Ten of Swords coming up. I hate to see this card, and I'm sorry to tell you about it for you Leos, but on Wednesday, basically, this just means that um, what it feels like to me is that you guys come out with a great idea, and for some of you, this is going to have to do with work, and for some of you, this is going to have to do with family. Or at least you think it's a great idea, but there's so much resistance to this idea. Oh, and I'm hearing for some of you, this doesn't have to do with work or family. For some of you, this has to do with just inside of your own self. So you have this great idea that you're struggling with believing, well, maybe I can really pull this off. I don't know. I've never done anything this big. How could I pull anything like that off? So for some of you, it's going to be very much an inner turmoil. You're going to be kind of thinking, well, why couldn't I do this? And the other part of you is just thinking, well, you can't do it because nobody else has ever done anything like this before that you even know, and blah, 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 blah. And the other part of you is going to be thinking, but why can't I do this? Can't I do this? So it's a total inner turmoil going on for many of you. But for others of you, this is coming up with a good idea, bringing it to the family or bringing it to the workplace, and people just not seeing the value in it at all and just shooting it down really quickly. For some of you, I do feel like you're going to pursue this idea as well, sort of kind of on the side in spite of everything, all the reactions that you're getting. I think it's going to become a personal thing for you to decide that, you know what, I'm going to show these people that this does work. And so you're going to try to do it all by yourself, all off on the side alone. So not all of you are going to do that, but some of you definitely will. It'll all the resistance is just going to be motivation for you to move forward for some of you. Now, Thursday, what we have coming up is the Six of Cups. This may be spending time with an old friend, but definitely it's remembering times gone by and appreciating them, remembering them fondly. Kind of, sitting on the front porch going, yeah, those were the good old days. Now, you don't have to sit on the front porch to have that attitude of those were the good old days, but this is really talking about looking back and feeling really sentimental and wishing for those days gone by. All right, so that's Thursday. Friday, what you have showing up is you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess. I feel like on Friday you're going to be really in touch with spiritual. You're going to be really in touch with supernatural. In fact, some of you are going to be having some experiences that like you haven't ever had before with the supernatural on Friday. Let's see, what's that date? November the 13th. Oh, it's Friday the 13th. Interesting. So a lot of people think that's an unlucky day. I happen to think it's a lucky day. But anyway, having some interactions with the supernatural that are more than your average interactions with the supernatural. Let's put it that way, Leo. So very tuned in. That's awesome. Now, Saturday, what you have coming up is you have the Two of Clubs in reverse. And the Two of Clubs in reverse just tells me on Saturday you're really procrastinating on a decision that you need to make. And this decision is regarding 2 or more things that you really, really like. Now, I have seen this card come up for trying to decide between 2 people to move forward with in a relationship. It's also come up for something little like 2 dinner invitations. But I see you really trying to buy some time and procrastinating on making this decision between these 2 situations that you would like to pursue both of. Now, Sunday Leos, you got a really nice card. This is the 9 of Coins. And the 9 of Coins just means that on Sunday, you are feeling pretty good about your life and how things are panning out for you in general. Now, don't get me wrong, we all have things that we want to improve. That's just kind of the way life works. We never quit expanding. We always want more than what we have now. Now we've gotten this, we're satisfied with that. Now what else can we do? That's kind of how we operate. But when this card comes up, this just means that overall we're pretty happy with the progress that we've made lately. For some of us, for some of you Leos, this is going to be even looking back at obstacles that have come up. You're going to be proud of how far you've come past those obstacles. For those of you who have just zoomed forward, you're going to be proud of that. But anyway, it just really is a time of appreciation of where you are and what you've done with your life so far. Okay, so Leos, that's your week. Thank you so much for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. Everyone have a fantastic week. I'll see you back here next time. Peace out.